What's going on, guys? My name is DanBeforeTime. Welcome back to another Boundless video. It's been a while, but I am happy to be back in. So today we're going to take a look at the brand new update that just came to the game and the addition of portals. We're also going to do some stuff that I haven't done before. The first being a warp from a warp that I created. So we're going to get right into that. I want to show you guys, there's a little community. I wouldn't quite call it a town, but a little community that is popping up right near us. Definitely some newer structures being built here. This one that you see right there off in the distance is another YouTuber named Skippy. And this is another guy that I met the other night. He's building a staircase. It takes a while to get up that staircase too. I tried it yesterday, and he has a nice platform that overlooks the entire town. So some cool stuff going on, and it's good to see a lot more activity within the Boundless universe. And you guys can tell I've done some more to the treehouse for sure. We're now at 3 full levels, and you can see that my little warp block is on the top. So we're going to go check that out. I do have some stuff in my inventory that we'll talk about a little bit later that we're going to use in Pixelgate, and I definitely wanted to talk about that too. We went to Dragon's Watch in the last video, and you guys really enjoyed that. And there is a new town, a new city that's popped up in the last couple weeks on Solum called Pixelgate, and it's really cool. So I want to show you guys a little bit of that tonight. Not going to be quite as detailed a video as the Dragon's Watch, but we'll save that for another time. So we're going to go to Dragon's Watch first. So you press E to interact with the warp block, click on the saved location, click warp, and now I believe I have to pull out the totem, so we'll do that. There we go. Break the warp block, and we should be able to go right into Dragon's Watch, and that is the coolest, and we're right at my beacon, which is really awesome. So that was one of the coolest things that drew me to play this game, is when I saw the footage of the portals and the warps. It's just such cool technology to be able to switch servers instantly like that. Now I know we traveled in world with that one, and that cost me 100 coins, but you can do it from planet to planet, and that is actually switching servers through that warp, and it's just so cool that they can do that so seamlessly. So anyways, we're back here in Dragon's Watch from the video. There's definitely been some more activity since the last time you guys saw. Here is the dragon. It's definitely been, I believe it's finished now, but there's just some really interesting work that's happened here structurally. Lots of chisel work on that building. But let's get right to it. Try to remember. Actually, I think these warp locations are right under the dragon, which is very cool. I think this is Dzchan's work. So there we go. Yeah, the main warp right here leads to Pixelgate, and we will go in that in a second. There's another warp right here going to Vulpto, and that is another planet, and we'll probably save that for another video. We might check it out. We might go through a couple portals just so I can show you guys how they work. But on the other side of this is another planet, which is another complete server, and you see a live view of what's happening on that server through that little window, and that is just pretty damn incredible to me. So onwards to Pixelgate, the new city on Solum, and just like that we are in. And there are 2 more portals. This one is to Berlin. This is the US West planet, I believe. And over here we have Thurka, which is the EU server. Very cool market going on in Thurka. Right now it's taking a little bit of time to load the visuals for the portals when you have 3 stacked next to each other, and that makes sense because that's a lot of processing power that's needed to do that. Here we have some location markers to all the different planets available right as you come out of the portal, which is very cool. And I just want to show you guys how cool this city is. It's laid out very nice. I love the dramatic entrance that's made from the portal hub down into the city, and it's just really cool. So we're going to run through it really quick, and yeah, I want to show you guys. I'm actually going to build a house here, I've decided. It's a really cool city, and I think it deserves support. And I met the guys that created the layout and have been working on this city the other day when I jumped on. Really cool guys. They showed me around, and yeah, it was a cool experience, and I want to come help them out. And there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing, so very cool. This is Dzchan, his house, very cool house. He's the dude that built the dragon. And yeah, so there's just some really cool stuff. Nice variety of items to shop. And Karokendo, I believe I said that right. I hope I am. He's one of the guys that is responsible for the town, and that kind of showed me around and everything. So out here we have another house, and this is 30 and Still Gaming. He's building his own little thing out here. So he's a hell of a builder. He does some very interesting things. And we got some kind of structure going on over here. I'm not too sure what it's going to be yet, but he was working on it when I was in game the other day. We'll go take a look at that as well. But I really like how they laid out these plots for shops radiating out of the center. They're all equally plotted, and they are basically, I believe, and somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but they're giving away these plots in order to fill out the town's shops. So if you want to set up a shop here on Solum, definitely recommend coming to check out Pixelgate. It's a really cool little community. There's some really incredible buildings going on here, and they're putting a lot of work towards this. So we got a beacon out here for a house, and this is really cool. There's been quite a bit more work even since I came last time. And Jeff Rothwell's beacon, he makes some really cool builds, so I'm excited to see what he's got working over there. So let's take a look at where I want to build, or where I'm thinking. I'll show you guys two locations, and you can let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But we'll go over here. I want to show you guys one more thing before we start testing out the portals real quick. This is Doomsday Knight's beacon, and I was over here the other day, and I did not even realize that this is the Boundless logo made in Gleam. And the only reason I know that now is because the guys, the developers over at Wonderstruck posted a picture on Twitter and their Instagram this morning from the sky of this little town, and this stands out big time from the air. Uh-oh, I got a spitter. Let me get out of here. I don't want to fight you right now, spitter, but I might have to. But it's really cool that he just did the Boundless logo. It's like a landing pad almost. I'm interested to see if he's going to do anything else with that little plot. But very cool. So let me take care of the spitter real quick since he's all aggro. Where you at? Where are you at? Did he fall off? That's hilarious if he fell off. Whatever. Where is he? There he is. I gotta be careful. I didn't realize I was that low on health. There we go. Beat it, chump. So anyways, as I was saying, this is one of the plots that I want to consider building my house on. Nice open little plot next to the Boundless logo and this castle right here. I think it's a very nice little spot. So that's number one on my list. And then the other one that I wanted to show you guys that I'm considering as well for building my house is back here by the trees, because these are some really cool buildings. And yeah, so I was considering somewhere out here, possibly right next to this little build, having somewhere out here be my second home, because I really like the city. And then there is something big happening over here. This has made a lot of progress since I've last been on, but we have the Boundless logo again, but this is going to be something special, as you guys can see. It's just incredible to me that there's so many really talented, creative people in this game. I'm definitely not on that level, but I hope to one day eventually get to the point where I can be building crazy stuff like that. That's just incredible. So yeah, you guys let me know if you guys think I should build out here and keep the theme of my first treehouse and kind of do a wooded area thing, or if I should switch it up and try to do some legit standout architecture, either way. Maybe I should learn how to speak first, but do that out here or over here next to the Boundless, to the red Boundless logo. I really like this location. I think it stands out, and if I could create a worthy structure, it would be a very cool place to set up a home. But I wanted to show you guys just a little quick tour of Pixelgate. It's a really cool city, and let me know where you guys think I should build my next house. Off to the left here, right as you come down the steps, or off in the distance. Either way would be really cool. I'm just excited to kind of move here, to be honest with you. And the more I think about it, the more I consider even giving up my treehouse build altogether and just dedicating myself to this, because it is fun to be in the world and be surrounded by other people and have other people to interact with. It's very cool. And this was a very busy little town when I was in here on Sunday afternoon. And it's cool to just be around other players within the Boundless universe. So let me know what you guys think on the location of the build. And I already do have my beacon control made for that and my crafting table. So I'm ready to start. I just need to make a decision on which plot I want to reserve for myself. Oh, one thing I do want to tell you guys as well, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the layout of the city, they have it as to where the shops are right in the middle as like a city center, and the homes will be kind of bordering around the edge, which I think is very cool planning. And that opens it up to definitely expand outwards and have, like community of homes going forward. That's another really cool build that my cursor is over in the center as well. That's outside of the city limits, but what's really cool about that too is right on the other side of this mountain range is desert. So there's very distinct biomes going on around Pixelgate. Very cool location. I love it. So let's go through a couple more portals, and I just will show you guys real quick what's going on. This is the Thurka Market. This is probably the biggest city going in the game right now. Very cool market. And you'll notice that when I transfer servers, because now I'm on the EU server, there is a kind of a lag on the pop-in and the draw distance, but it does flesh itself out fairly quickly. And I would venture to guess that they will get this smoothed out as time goes on, as this is like literally the first couple days of this warp system being active. So very cool stuff. Now hopefully I can find the warp again. There we go. This warp back to Solum. So I won't spend too much time here in the Thurka Market, but it's something that we're going to be doing in a later video for sure. Now we're back on Solum, and let's see, now we will take a trip out US West to Berlin. This is a really beautiful little village that they have going here on a glacier. Again, it does take some time to load in because you transfer the servers. I'm assuming that's going to get fixed, but this is a really cool, like almost northern feeling town on Berlin. I haven't explored a lot of these. I've just been just like what I'm doing right now, because I wasn't prepared for what may lie outside. But there is Elipor. That's the moon of this. So I know those portals exist. The community went right to work creating these portals. And what's cool is these stay open as long as they're powered. So the community is just coming together very nicely in order to make this universe a little bit smaller for the players and make it easier for all of us to get around. And I think that players are contributing as well the resources that are needed to keep these things up and running. And I'm more than willing to help keep these things open because it's such a service to the whole community, and it makes interacting with each other a lot easier. There is some more portals in Thurka that we'll run around for a little bit and see if we can find one. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but it's just very cool, and I'm excited that we're getting closer and closer every single week to version 1.0, which is the retail release version, and I'm excited for more people to keep learning about this game and get it ever more populated because it is really cool. It is really, really cool. Here is another one, Muntean. I'm going to go here. I just got to remember where I'm going. So now we are on another planet altogether. Very cool. And we're going to do a series where we explore all of these different places together, guys, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of how they operate a little bit. And yeah, wow, that is a lot of gleam. Very, very cool stuff. So we're going to head back to Pixelgate, and I'm going to do some work on selecting a plot and gathering some resources. Where are we at? This is Thurka. That's another Thurka. There is Solum. Here we go. So we'll take it back into Pixelgate and we'll let it load a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's a little rough right now, but like I said, I'm assuming that will be smoothed out once they get everything fine-tuned. That's quite crazy technology that lets you transfer from server to server like that in-game with visuals. So I think that's going to do it for this video today, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a little overview on what the portals look like, how they work, if you haven't seen them. I know a lot of you guys are Boundless players already and know way more about this stuff than I do, so if you have any tips for me, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I've been Dan Before Time. You guys have been awesome. Until next time, enjoy your day.